Now we have everything here to make our mojito spheres. Here we have our sodium alginate, which has been resting in the refrigerator for 24 hours, our mojito mixture infused with xanthan gum, also resting for 24 hours, and a large dish from which we're going to make the spheres. What's important here is that you have a large flat base so the spheres do not roll around, and giving yourself plenty of room to work, and that they don't stick together. We also have here a bath of clean water, for which we'll be using to rinse the spheres off, and the mojito mixture, just plain, that we'll be storing the spheres in. So first thing we're going to do is take our sodium alginate and pour it into our dish. What's important here is that you have a dish in which the sodium alginate reaches almost to the top, so that as you're making the spheres, you can get as close as possible to the surface of the liquid. Okay, we're going to grab our teaspoon and a paper towel. We're going to want to wipe off the paper towel after every usage to ensure there's no residual sodium alginate and it doesn't start curing it when we don't want it to. So we're going to grab a little spoonful, wipe off the bottom, get as close as we possibly can to the surface of the alginate, and then dump it in as quick as possible. Ideally, it should sink to the ground very quickly. If it doesn't, you can help it out a little bit by scooping a little over top. Okay, we're going to wipe off our spoon now and go to the next one. With this one, we're going to do it on the other side of the dish. The trick is to get as far away from the other one as possible so that they don't touch, because they will stick together and start forming. Now this one actually didn't go to the bottom very quickly, so we're going to try to salvage it by pouring the sodium alginate over top of it to try to encourage it to shape as a sphere and to sink quickly to the bottom. Don't worry, this does take practice, so you may take a couple times for you to get the hang of it, but luckily you have enough mojito mix from the recipe I shared to make at least 20 to 40 spheres, so plenty of practice time available. We're going to make a couple more here. Put this one over on the other side of the dish as well, quickly drop, wipe off our spoon, and let that one sink to the bottom. What we'll do next is actually wait a few minutes, about 5 minutes, for these to cure. Let's do one more here. Okay. So now we've got 4 of them in the bath, and as you can see we still have plenty of mixture. So we'll make one more maybe here. And just encourage it to go to the bottom. What we'll do next now is actually wait 5 minutes for these to cook.